Today was ugly. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm your beautiful host, Young Buffett, and I am very excited to present to you what happened to CLOV today, what's going on in the overall markets, and what my plans are to trade CLOV this week, or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. So let's jump into this video. Let's see what we're going to do, and let's see what people are thinking about this stock. All right, so jumping into Ape Wisdom, I'd like to take a look at Ape Wisdom to kind of get a gauge of what people are talking about, what people are thinking, what stocks people are talking about, what the velocity of those conversations are, what the public sentiment is, and so on and so forth. So Wall Street Bets New, Wall Street Bets Elite, stocks, stock market, investing, SPACs, options, and day trading subreddits are covered in this site. Trending stocks on Reddit in the past 24 hours, number one being SPY, the S&P 500. Overall, there are a lot of geopolitics going on. There are Delta and COVID scares. There are chip shortages. There are currency issues. There's possible tapering coming up, Jackson Hole coming up. There's a lot of possible catalysts that are looming over the S&P 500. So overall public sentiment is about 58% positive. Nearby words including calls, puts, up, buy, like, down, bought, put, green. You get the point. It's kind of like a coin toss at this time. A lot of people are kind of sketchy about it. Overall, it is moving kind of weird. So keep an eye out on it. The overall market does impact what happens to the stocks that you own. For example, CLOV. So today being a weird day for the overall market, then you can expect a overall weird day for CLOV. But we are tracking it and documenting it and seeing how it all plays out. Alibaba got absolutely destroyed today, but it still has a 63% positive public sentiment. A lot of people are treating it as a buy the dip opportunity. I myself am not buying any type of dip on any China stocks right now. I'm just very unsure of what the markets are going to do and how they're going to take that China drama. So NVIDIA, they had earnings. A lot of people are talking bad about it. 49% overall public sentiment. So we'll see how that plays out. AMC and GameStop, number 4 and number 5. And then we got CLOV right after AMC and GME, as always. So overall public sentiment, about 62% positive sentiment. People are saying nearby words are including more, wish, down, still, like, up, buy, AMC, CLNE, Dawn, which, by the way, we finally discovered it. And everybody in the comments yesterday were super excited that DON, that was bothering me for a while. What does DON mean? Well, the bot that scrapes all of these subreddits probably just doesn't pick up the apostrophe T. So it's don't. And then we got MVST, then shit bot buying only. Overall, people are talking about it. The public sentiment is there. So I like to take a look at it. Some people don't like to take a look at it. Either way, we're just documenting our journey here. All right. After taking a look at overall Reddit's public sentiment, I like to take a look at Swaggy Stocks, which only tracks Wall Street Bets ticker sentiment. We have some of the similar ones that we just talked about: Baba, NVIDIA, Tesla, Wish, Amazon Hood, Microsoft, CRISPR, PFE, AMC, AMD, QQQ, Palantir, Apple, then finally CLOV. So the comment volume is going down. I like to take a look at this chart to see where the comment volume, public and negative sentiment relate to the current stock price. So the current stock price is plummeting and the comment volume is not changing. So it's interesting to see what will move first. Will the stock price bounce back up, then people talk about it, or will people talk about it saying, oh my God, you should buy it, and then the stock price goes up? So again, we're just documenting all of this to see how it all moves. But what's more interesting is the max pain. The max pain changed. What? So the max pain was 9 earlier this week. It is now 8.5. What does that mean? Just a quick recap. Max pain is the strike price, or the price of the stock that will cause the most amount of damage for both calls and puts. These people are selling you calls and puts. They are collecting premiums, so they want their contracts to expire worthless. the strike price was 9 and now it's 8. That means a lot of people bought calls and a lot of people bought puts. I don't know why you would buy puts. Even though the stock is dropping, the premiums on those puts are not moving that much because there's very little downside potential left. I do not see CLOV going to 2.5 this week. So be careful. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any type of security or investment. But just be careful. Do your own research. Doesn't make sense. That's what I always ask myself. So overall, it's very, very interesting. I have a plan for how I want to trade CLOV tomorrow, possibly even early next week. So before we get into that plan, real quick, I wanted to cover the dark pool data. I like to take a look and see if anything has changed. And the past couple of days have not really changed. Today, it got shorted even more. About 1 million more. So yesterday, the net short volume was about negative 2.5 million. Right now, we're sitting at a negative 3.5 million with a net short volume in dollars of negative $27 million. So there is a lot of activity going on. But again, it is a dark pool and we do not have a lifeguard at this pool. So we have no idea what's going on. Are they buying there and shorting on the retail market? Are they shorting there and borrowing from the retail market? So overall, we don't know, and we probably will never know. But all we do know is that it is extremely manipulated, and it is affecting the stock price. Literally, no joke. Go look at any of my videos. They all look like this. Every single day, CLOV opens and then just drops, and then drops. And then it finds its place. Very, very interesting and very, 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 very consistent, which is just super sketchy, honestly. I've never seen a stock open the same exact way every single day. How is that possible? But anyways, so CLOV opened, then it started crashing, then it found its little place and consolidated a little bit, but then it got weird, and then it kind of consolidated even more, and then this is kind of where the overall market started to drop as well. If you overlap the two, if you overlap CLOV and SPY, you can see that it kind of followed the market down. It saw a low of 7.41. I was really tempted to just start buying a ton of shares at 7.41, but I am kind of just overall scared of the entire market. So I'm going to take it slow. I have time on my side. This thing is not going to skyrocket tomorrow, so I'm not really missing too much. Watch. Just because I said that, it's going to skyrocket tomorrow. But what I want to do, my plan, I want to sell puts. I want to sell... Oh, that's expiring tomorrow. Let's look at, for example, next week, August 27th. I typically don't like to trade these weeklies, the things that are highlighted in yellow here. I do typically stick to the ones in gray, but for premium selling, I might look into the August 27th. I can sell, as of right now, the market's closed, so I can't actually do it, but maybe tomorrow it'll be different. I can sell the 7 put and collect anywhere from $19 to $21 in premium. And just a quick recap, if you're unfamiliar with what that is, if I sell a $7 put, I am agreeing for somebody to put, that's where the term comes from, I'm agreeing for somebody to put 100 shares of CLOV on me into my account for $7 a share. That would be $700. So what I would do is I would sell this contract, and they would collect $700 of collateral from me that would lock up $700 cash. This is a cash secured put. And I collect $19 to $21 or whatever I sell that contract for in premium. Now, if CLOV is above $7, then I get to just keep the premium. I don't get the shares. I don't lose anything. I just win whatever the premium was for that contract. The person who bought the put loses the $20 or whatever he spent on that contract. Why would I want to do this instead of just buying 100 shares? Because I don't really want to buy more shares. I want to find ways to lower my cost basis. Right now, for me, it would be a great opportunity to average down. My current average is about 1070-ish a share. If I bought 100 shares, that would bring my average down to about like 9 or so. But I want to start selling premium and collecting those premiums. Worst case, if CLOV goes down to 7 and I have to buy 100 shares at 7, that's fine. That's better than me buying 100 shares at 8. Does that make sense? So that's my plan. I'm going to start selling puts and start collecting premium. Worst case, I buy up those shares. Best case, I leave with a premium and just padding the stats. Overall, I'm very excited to see how the market opens tomorrow. Fridays have historically been red days for stocks like AMC and CLOV and GME and stuff. So I'm anxious to see how it plays out. We're still holding our 309 shares. It is breaking lower. So look out for 7, look out for 6.5. Those are going to be key levels to make some moves on. If you have any questions, let me know. I get back to every single comment. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next video.